Okay, this is part 5, I believe, of my horror movie collection, and we're starting off with This is Chainsaw Massacre. This is better than the remake. I've seen the remake. Remake's okay, not that great. This one is about 5 teenagers that go on a road trip. 2 of them are siblings and are going to visit their grandpa's house, in which 2 of the teenagers wander off, and they come to a house, a deserted house, seems to be deserted, and they find Leatherface. Um, Whenever I first got this movie, I thought that it would be more of a slasher, and it's not really. It's more slow paced, but it still has it has that part, I guess, where some horror movies have when it kicks off, it doesn't stop. It just keeps going and going and going. And there's there's one repetitive actual scene where whenever they're having dinner or whatever, that scene has been used in the other like the sequels of all the other Texas Chainsaw Massacre movies, and that's just really repetitive. It gets on my nerves because it takes forever, about 10 minutes long. It's the same thing with Grandpa trying to hit a chick in the head with a hammer. It's just really monotonous. But this was the first, time that anyone sees that. So, and there's not really much gore. It's not as much gore as you think it would have, but it's still, it lives up to good value. I actually got this at the game for like $10. So, there's the disc of my favorite scene in the movie when the chick gets like a meat hook in her back. Freaking fold out thing. Kind of stupid that they use the same, cover as cover on the DVD for the booklet. It's not really that much of a booklet, just these two and pictures. And the chapters. How do you plan on buying the cheapest special edition of this? But until then, this is all I got. But it still works, This is still a really good, movie. It has some cool special features too. Widescreen digital super scan transfer supervised by director Toby Hooper. Audio commentary featuring director Toby Hooper, director of photography Daniel Pearl, and star Gunnar Hansen. Leatherface being Gunnar Hansen. Deleted scenes and alternate footage. Blooper reel. Original theatrical trailers and television spot trailers for other films in the Chainsaw series. Posters and collectibles. Still photos. And I guess I got chewed out of this because it says it comes with posters and collectibles, so whatever. Still a good movie. By the way, that was sarcasm. I was just kidding. Don't really think I was serious about getting the posters and collectibles with that. For all you people that don't know sarcasm. Killer Tomatoes. Tags of Killer Tomatoes. And there's like 4 sequels to this movie. I've only seen the second one, which was Return of the Killer Tomatoes. It was not anywhere as good as this one, the original. This one kind of reminds me of Airplane in a way because of just the random funny shit that goes on in it. It pretty much, you see tomatoes just rolling around on the streets and stuff, growling and like gibbering and shit. It's pretty funny. And there's actually my favorite scene in the movie was whenever it's like in the grocery store and it's just a claymation of people and tomatoes. Tomatoes eating the people. It looks so funny. It's so cool. This is probably one of my top 10 favorite movies. It only has one special feature, which is an original theatrical trailer, and it's also rated PG. So you don't see that much of a horror movie rated PG, a good horror movie rated PG at that. Now that's pretty fucking kick-ass. Yeah, this is a really funny-ass movie. It's a real fun and awesome movie. I guess you can watch it with your kids if you want. My dad hates this movie. He fell asleep watching it. I don't see how you could fall asleep watching this movie. Badass. Return. It was a straight DVD movie. This is one of the better horror movies of the recent times. Uh, Actually, my friend let me borrow this movie, and I watched it. I got my own copy of it. It's a pretty gory movie. It's about these mutations that are out in the woods, and they're killing people and eating them and shit. It's pretty, like I said before, it's pretty gory. It's pretty violent. One of my favorite scenes is when the chick gets the barbed wire around the mouth. That was pretty damn cool. It has some original deaths in it, which is a good change, besides the usual machete, like in Friday the 13th, And it's pretty much, it's about this guy, this doctor that's trying to get to a meeting, but is caught in traffic, so he tries to take a different kind of route and crashes into these other people that were having their own little road trip, and they all just go out and look for help, and then that's when they meet the mutations and such. The bonus features are commentary by director Rob Schmidt and stars Diamond Harrington and Elizabeth Dushku. Deleted scenes, four featurettes, Making a Wrong Turn, Lava Dusty, Dave in the Woods, Dan Winston, Fresh Meat, The Wings of Wrong Turn, and poster concept gallery and more. So, yeah, this is a pretty good movie. I'd buy it. If you haven't seen it, I would just buy it. Honestly, it's pretty much worth what you're gonna pay for it. Probably like $5. I haven't seen King Kong yet. I don't want to specify this one to be a horror movie, but since the original was considered one, you know, I'll be reviewing this one after I watch it. It's the 2-disc special edition. I did like the original though, so I heard this one is like 4 hours long. So 3 hours and 8 minutes. Sorry. I'll review the special features too, but I heard some pretty good things about this movie, so I'll get to that when I get to that. I was a Teenage Werewolf. I'm not sure if this one is really that rare, like as much as Green Slime, but I got this bootlegged version from a knife store actually, and I've seen up to the first death. I haven't seen the whole movie, but I've seen it to the first death, and what I've seen, I like a lot. Not as good as the Wolfman. I don't think any werewolf movie is ever going to get as good as the Wolfman. Not even the remake. I've seen the remake; it was pretty good. But I love the original Wolfman. It's just you can't ever beat the classics. I'm telling you, it's amazing. And the disc is just that, whatever. And the back is just the same thing as the front, pretty much. But really, really good movie. Really good werewolf movie. Way better than The Howling, in my opinion. So, I'm not a big fan of The Howling. Haven't seen Frankenstein yet, but I do plan on getting that. The Legacy Collection, Frankenstein, and all the other ones. Hostel. Again, one of the better newer horror movies. Hostel 2 wasn't as good as this one, but this is really good. It's done by Quentin Tarantino and directed by Eli Roth, the same guys that did Cabin Fever. This one's about 3 friends going out to Amsterdam just to have a good time, smoke weed, get fucked, and all this. And this guy informs them that there's this better place somewhere in Europe where the chicks are supposed to be hotter and stuff. And so they go down there. One of them goes missing, and yada yada. It's basically rich people bidding on victims, and whoever the highest bidder is gets to kill that person. So it's kind of like a sport in a way, but it's pretty fucked up. There's a lot of torture in it. In this, there's lots of gore, lots of violence. Just awesome. This is the unrated version. The special features are 4 commentary tracks. Director's commentary with Eli Roth. Director and executive producer's commentary with Quentin Tarantino. Director and producer's commentary. Director and guest commentary with Harry Knowles and AinitCoolNews.com. Also dissected multi-part behind-the-scenes featurette, Car multi-angle interactive feature. It's kind of a revenge film in the same sort too. It's a really good movie. It has boobs and guts, or not really guts, but like blood and such. Really cool. But I will do the next part, pretty much right after this one. So just hold tight.